A long time ago, I had a dream about beating all of the English released nurse visual novels. However, a lot of them aren't really up my alley, so I chose a title that seemed way more pure-hearted me friendly. And that's the story of me and Kango Shichau. Hello! I actually started working on this video a year ago when I first beat the game and way before my Vtuber journey began. Today, I am going back to it, bringing you the video about quite forgotten early 2000s nukige. I'm gonna nurse you, since I'm a nurse too. It was released in 2001 by Turbulence, a company specializing in similarly nukige titles, and just a year later in English. Today, you can still find it on Just Store. The story begins with our MC Shinobu, a pediatrician, getting a call from his foster mother Kaede, asking him to start teaching in an all-girls nurse school. Despite the fishiness of this request, our protagonist finally accepts, and so his journey as a teacher begins. Two first heroines we meet are Shinobu's foster mother, Kaede, and her daughter Momiji. Momiji, the poster girl, is the type of energetic little sister who makes you drown in her Oni-chanisms. Her mom Kaede is not worse, constantly teasing the MC, even with people around. But despite her playfulness, she's a great role model for future nurses. Both of their routes are quite dramaless. There's little to no questioning the morality of having a relationship with your foster family. Slightly more drama emerges as we begin our lessons at the nurse school and meet two of its students, Momiji's best friend Nanana and class president Chisa. Nanana's route in particular is the only one which confronts our characters with Momiji and her passionate love for Shinobu, and does it pretty okay. As for Chisa, her route tries to show her issues with finding friends and communicating with people, but for me, doesn't spend enough time on the topic and kinda brushes it off. A shame, since I love Meganekos, and she's my favorite character overall. Finally, we have our nun, Amy, or Amy. She's a lovely airhead who falls asleep during her prayers and puts the MC's hand on her breasts all the time. She's gentle and gives not the best advice to others. Her shenanigans made this route probably the funniest to read for me. Girls are often the ones to confess, and after the confession, it's banging, no matter if it's the classroom, chapel, or library. Thus begins a collection of short to medium-length scenes, always containing some age. They are mixed in with common events that occur with every route. Then we have some ending scenes, and that's it. You clear the route. So let's talk about the art and age scenes in this game. Art style has a lot of that late 90s, early 2000s charm, which I personally adore, and that's what originally brought me to try this game out, along with the nurse themes. Unfortunately, the poses look very stiff and unappealing during the 18+ content. This, mixed with at times childish script, made these scenes a real chore to go through for me in a nukige. I find the music and voice acting pretty okay, except for the opening. which still haunts me.
My boy あなたに決めたのもう迷わないだから好きなように抱いてほしいの
If I had to listen to it, you will too. My biggest gripe for this game is its lost potential for any sort of drama during most of the routes, especially between Kaede and Momiji, and Amy and God. I wouldn't want this to sound like I find the game inherently bad, despite my rating. It has a really chill, cozy atmosphere to it, and together with nostalgic art, I can totally see why it would be a good, unwinding kind of game for some people. After all, Kango Shichau is a collection of short, love stories with some nurse and nun motifs for additional flavor. Not satisfying for me, but if you just want to see some cute nurses, or are a sucker for slightly trashy old nukige, it might actually be up your alley. Thank you very much for watching. As I never made a video like this before, I would be very grateful for any kind of feedback. See ya!